Hey contractors, this is Jason Speckert here with another video for Contractor Growth Engine where we help contractors set the standard in their local communities. Now, if you are a deck builder, you need to pay attention to this video. This video is about how Facebook ads are going to be super powerful for you to help grow your business. Now, I know some of you guys may have run them before, maybe didn't have that good of results. You may have done it yourself. You may have paid somebody. Not all Facebook ad people are created equal, so just please hear me out. Now, first of all, there are three main reasons Facebook ads are a great idea. First of all, they're very inexpensive compared to pay-per-click marketing. Now, I know the argument when people are searching on Google, they're searching for fence repair, they're searching or deck repair, they're searching for a new deck built, something along those lines. So there's intent there. In Facebook, that intent is not there. However, when they have the intent, they are not just looking at your company. They're going to be looking at a whole bunch of other companies, making appointments, and you're going to be competing with multiple other people. Now, on Facebook, it's what's called interruption marketing. Basically, they'll be scrolling through their news feed like we all do, and if the ad is done properly with the right types of pictures, typically a before and after, and the right type of offer, which we like to sometimes put some financing offers in there so it becomes much more affordable in their eyes and allows them and shows them a way they can get that deck if they don't have $10, $15, $20,000 sitting in their checking account that they can just shell out for that particular want that they have. Okay, now the next thing is that you can, if you're doing the campaign right, you can generate leads very quickly, typically within 24 to 48 hours. So that's another thing. And like, again, they're very inexpensive compared to pay-per-click. So you're going to get a lot more opportunity. Some of the leads may not be as good, but the more leads you get, there's going to be gold in them hills, as people like to say. And also, there's not a ton of people doing Facebook ads in the deck niche, which just blows my mind. Any contracting niche where there's before and after type results is something that is going to be visual, and it's going to be something that people are going to stop to scroll and look at. Now, the other thing about Facebook ads, it doesn't just give you leads. It gives you brand exposure in your marketplace. So the more often you run the ads, the more likely you're going to be top of mind to people within that particular community. Now, basically, I'm going to go ahead and show you here. Facebook is now called Meta, if you didn't know. That's the, I don't know what happened there, but this is what's called the Facebook ads library, okay? Now, I went ahead and I typed in decks here, and as you can see, there are, this guy right here started running ads. Let's see, let me get back to the top. This guy Stumps Decks and Porches. Today's July 4th, 2023. He started running these ads right here, and I wouldn't run these ads typically. They're good ads. I like the way they're doing. I don't think there's really any fantastic offers or anything like that. They do have some nice work and some nice pictures, but I would prefer a before and after type photo, again with some sort of financing offer on here to generate and show more people that they can afford what it is that you do. And it's a great thing for both people. They get what they want. They get what they want now. You get your money up front, and it's a beautiful thing. So if you're not utilizing financing, hopefully you'll start doing that in the future for some more of your projects. Now, we're already down to June 12th, June 15th, and according to this library, there's 7,000 ads here. Now, this is across the world. There's only 7,000 ads. So if you put one of these campaigns in place, you're gonna really stand out in your marketplace, okay? Now, another thing that people do when they run ads and you may have done this or you may have somebody do this for you where they just did not do it correctly, is when somebody clicks this Learn More button here, it can go anywhere you want it. It can redirect you to a landing page, it can do a website, or it can just have a simple form that pops out at the bottom where it has their name, phone number, and email, and then they click it and they send it in. However, what we like to do is we like to send them to what's called a landing page. It's not a website. You do not want to send them to your website. I know that sounds counterintuitive. There's just too many damn buttons for them to click, too many things to dick around on your site looking at. You want them to make one decision. You want them to make the decision to call you or you want them to make the decision to fill that form out. Now, on that form, typically we're going to look for, obviously, whatever it is, name, phone number, email. Sometimes we'll look for a little bit more information to get an idea how quickly they're looking to do the project. Are you looking to start right away? Are you looking to start 1 to 2 weeks? Are you just planning and budgeting? Get an idea of how hot that lead is, okay? And then basically when they get to that landing page, they're going to have the opportunity to fill that information out. They're going to have the opportunity to call you, but you're also going to have the opportunity to build the case as to why you are the best person to hire. You're going to load it up with screenshots of testimonials that you have on Google, Yelp, and wherever else you have them across the internet. Pictures of your team, before and after photos of all your best work, so that when they look at it, they're like, holy shit, this guy knows exactly what he's doing. We need to get this guy out to our house. And then they're going to go ahead and fill that information out. They're going to call you, and the next thing you know, it's the ball's in your court at that point. You need to call them back. You need to follow up, and things of that particular nature. Now, one thing I do want to show you here is if you guys aren't using financing, here like Hearth Financing, contractors get paid up front. Okay, so again, they get what they want. They end up paying more for the deck, but they get what they want now, and everybody wants shit now. And you get what you want now, which is your money, and then the financing company gets more money, but they get it down the road, which is what they want. So it's a win-win-win. Now, one other thing I do want to show you here that's amazing about Facebook is that when you do market to people, you have many, many different ways to who to put that ad in front of, let's just say. So for example here, let's say if you're a deck company here in Indianapolis, and you want to target, let's say your business is right there in the downtown middle of Indianapolis, and you want to work only 17 miles away from your location each direction, we can target those people. Boom, you want to go 21 miles out? Boom, it gets bigger. Then you start to cover some more of the suburbs. And you go as far out as you like. Let's say you want to go 50 miles in each direction. You have a lot of crews. You want to get as much work and get as much exposure as possible. You can do that. Also, let's just say that you don't want to target 18-year-olds and 75-year-olds, people that don't have the money or don't necessarily want a deck. I mean, so basically we can target the age range. Typically 28 to 64 is a pretty good age. We can target all genders. We can target people that are married. If you want to just target people that like home improvement projects, have interests in that, there's a whole bunch of other targeting that you can do in here, which just really, really it gives you a huge advantage, okay? And then you can target down to zip codes if you want. There's just a whole bunch of other stuff that you can do, with Facebook ads. Now, the other part of it is there is the follow-up part of it, and a lot of companies will just go ahead and send a spreadsheet of the leads, names, phone numbers, and what typically happens is contractors, or deck contractors specifically, are out in the field working. They're doing their stuff. They can't call the leads back right when they come in. They may not be able to follow up with them 7 to 12 or 7 to 15 times, which is typically where most sales occur. And then they end up just thinking the leads are crap. So in order to help out with that, we also have on the back end some automation that can text people, leave voice messages, just drop them into their cell phone. Their phone doesn't ring, and then they can hear the message. Emails, and ultimately get them to respond, because if you don't get back to somebody within 5 minutes, typically of filling out a form, that dopamine hit they got from hitting that learn more button and then putting their information in, a lot of that momentum starts to go away. But if they get a response and it says something like, hey, we noticed that you filled the form out. We really want to talk to you, learn more about your situation. Would you like to schedule a time to speak with us? Could be one thing. And then they could schedule a time on a calendar where somebody would call them back. Or if you just want to try to schedule an appointment at their home, then essentially the appointment would be scheduled at their home, and then you'd go out to the home and do what you do out there. Now, we also aren't going to just stop there. Typically, when that happens, they book the appointment, let's say. We're going to have an automation that goes out and says, hey, don't forget about our call or our appointment at your home it's 24 hours from now. And then we're going to send another one out an hour before the appointment, and another one out 15 or 10 minutes before the appointment, to make sure they show up. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff automation-wise that we can do for you. But ultimately, if you are not doing Facebook ads and you're not adding in automation to it, if you've never done it before, I'm telling you, it is a huge opportunity. Again, it's inexpensive compared to most other forms of marketing. The leads come in 24 to 48 hours, and there's not a ton of people doing it, and a lot of people don't know what they're doing when it comes to running Facebook ads. So if you like everything that I've said in the video, you agree with it, and you want to learn more, go ahead and click that link down below. It's in the description. That'll give you an opportunity to schedule some time on my calendar, and then basically, we can go from there. And then ultimately get on the phone. If you also want to talk about something else other than Facebook ads, something else going on in your business, feel free to book a call. We can talk about it and see, maybe I can give you some pointers and help you with some other stuff that you may be struggling with or what have you. But again, Jason with Contractor Growth Engine, go ahead and book that call and look forward to seeing you hopefully on my calendar very, very soon. Thank you.